Hi, now we are going to discuss about database design, and before that we'll discuss about what is mean by database. The database is a collection of related information for some specific domain. Collection of related information. We are going to collect some related information in the specific domain itself. The database design involves the design database schema. What is meant by schema? Actually, the schema, it's a overall design of database is called the schema. We can call like the schema is the structure of the database. What is the structure? So it represents the logical view of the entire database. The schema contains, we can take some examples, that is objects like tables, foreign key, primary key, columns, and data types are stored in what procedure we are going to use for storing the data and information. What is the structure of the database? Actually, the database designed to be thoroughly discussed and designed by both database designer and developer and authorities from the enterprise domain. Here, who will design the database? The designer is authorized person for designing the database. And what is in the design process? In the design process, the high-level data model provides the database designer with conceptual framework. What are the conceptual frameworks? What are the kind of things we need to add? What kind of data required by the database users? What are the requirements are there? And how the database to be designed to fulfill the requirements. How we are designing the database to fulfill the requirement. The designer should choose the appropriate data model and translate these requirements into conceptual schema. Then the designer, every time he used to review the schemas to confirm that all the data requirements are satisfied or not, and then he can review the design and remove the redundant features. Is there any redundant content is there? He's used to remove it from the particular design. So then only we can get the proper structure. So for that we are removing the redundant information from that. And the focus at this point on describing the data and the relationship rather than on this specifying the physical storage details. And next one is what are the operation we are going to do. It is fully developed for conceptual schema, provides the functional requirements of the enterprise. The functional requirements describes about. Functional requirements means what kind of operations or transaction to performed on the data. Normally we are taking the database insertion, deletion, updation, everything is possible. So here these are the operations we are going to. The operations are updating or modifying the data, retrieval of data, processing and deleting, like that. The designer can review the schema to ensure it meets all the functional requirements or not. So either functional requirements means, so is there any updation, all the operations are done or not, everything is checked here. So the redundant information also removed that. And then, so what is mean by design process? What are the phases are there? The process of moving from the abstract data model to the implementation of the database proceeds into two final design phases. What are the two design phases? Logical design phase and next one is physical design phase. The logical design phase, the designer maps the high-level conceptual schema into data model. First, we are converting into data model. That can be done in logical design phase. And next one is physical design phase. Physical data. Physically, how we are viewing the file. So, what is the file organization? What is the internal storage structure? How it is stored internally? What is the procedure we are going to follow for storing the data and informations? Like that. And now, for example, we have considered one university. Take any university. How we are designing the database. What are the attributes we are going to use? What are the entities we are going to use? So, database user, it will consider that own analysis. So, what is the analysis is? It's nothing but. So, when you are taking the university, what are the contents are there? So, how many departments are there? So, each department has the list of courses. And associate, what are the courses? Course ID, title, department name, and what are the credits for each and every subjects. And each department has faculty and they are identify how we are identifying the faculty. So the faculty which belongs to this department, how we are identifying faculty ID and name and department name. So how much salary they are getting. So all these are the attributes are there. So when we are taking the each department has the students and how we are identifying the students unique ID. So they are register numbers and name. The students which belongs to which department. And so in the university maintenance department, some departments also there the classroom number. So we are identifying the room number located in the building, which room it's which building it's located, and the capacity of the room. And the university maintains the list of classes. So course ID, session ID, which year they are in, which semester. So what is the room number in which is located in which building, and the time slot for each and every subject. This is also considered. First we need to collect the requirements for designing the database. Then we can start designing data. So it's the department has the list of teaching faculties, the teaching assignments specifying for each faculty and the sections. So the faculty, the session, the faculty is teaching like that. First, if you want to design the database, designing the process, started the designing process means we need to collect all the requirements related to the university. So faculty name and student name, how many courses are applicable, how many departments are applicable, everything we need to collect. Based on that, we can design our database according to the criteria. And then so these are the things all the things we discussed about database design. So thanks for watching. Thank you.